Good afternoon, everybody. Look, welcome in. I know it's a little late in the day. It's probably afternoon now. But we been cleaning up on the inside and stuff like that. And y'all, I know I told y'all that we were gonna be doing it Miss Gail's way today. So welcome in, welcome in. This is the first time I've been outside with my actual tripod that I bought. I think this a 4 footer or 5 footer. I'm not for certain. But um shoot. But I want to try to get y'all down on the ground. So I've been out here playing with it, but we're gonna go ahead and do this thing because it was cold this morning, but the temperatures have gotten really, really good. So last check, we were at 38, so we should be like around 41, 42 today, right now. So hold on, let me get. Mm, so I'm still here with y'all. So uh, I don't know if I need to sit down or what, but I got my seeds, y'all. So right now I got, let's see, got the kohlrabi. Okay, this is the early white Vienna. Okay, we're gonna drop that today. Miss Linda, guess what? Broccoli rabe. This is my first time ever seeing broccoli rabe. So guess what? We're gonna drop the seeds today. We're gonna do some asparagus. Yes, we're gonna do some asparagus, and we're also gonna do some sorrel. It's not Jamaican sorrel. This is the garden large leaf sorrel. So, um, I got my marker. Well, the little popsicle sticks. I already got everything written on here. Which of the seeds I'm gonna plant. Um, let's see. So I went back and I did look at Miss Gail's video today. I've never attempted to grow it like that, and but I do have the winter sowing method in the what do you call it? In the jugs. I got it in that. So what I do have here is a 1 cubic foot of expert garden soil right here. They came in yesterday, and here is she what she used she used a 32. They came this morning. This is a 30 this is a 32 quart. Hold on, let me just show my name. This is a 32 quart uh um what do you call it, container, tote. Yeah. So but so welcome in, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna drop some seeds because once they start their what do you call it, their second set of leaves and stuff like that, we're gonna transplant them. And I was talking about it with my husband, and basically replant them. Yeah. So but we're gonna do it her way today. Today is the 17th of January of 2026. So I have 2 bags here. The other container's in the house. Um so hold on. What she did was, right now we're gonna put, hold on. So this is the kohlrabi, the sorrel, the broccoli rabe, and the asparagus. And I got my identifiers. Here go one right here. I thought I saw something. So basically what she did was she took her top to the toe, placed it on the ground. Hey Miss Gail, how you doing? We're trying your way today. We're trying your way today. So what I'm gonna do is take the bag of soil. I'm gonna place it on the top. It's on the ground, but she said the top is like your ground, like you're actually sowing seeds to the ground. So we're gonna take the soil. We're gonna place it on top of the top. And we're gonna cut an opening. We're not gonna cut it all the way open. We're gonna cut a nice little square. Hold on. So I couldn't get my tripod. I can't get my tripod. So, welcome in, everybody. Hey, Miss Helen. Hey, Miss Brenda. Good morning. Good afternoon. So it's ideal out here. I was in the house cleaning, but I was just scrolling through channels, and Mississippi Macho came up. He is a fellow Mississippian as I, so I was showing him support on his channel. I think he had that cutting wood. He's about 2 hours away from me, so it is the Miss Brenda. It has warmed up a lot here, but anyway, so I'm telling y'all what I'm doing, cause I can't. Hold on. We're gonna let that up some. I mean, I haven't played around with the tripod too much, but anyway, y'all welcome in. So we're doing it Miss Gail's way today, and I will send her the link. But we all support each other in the gardening community today. I mean, we support each other. So I've never done it her way, but we're gonna try it. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm just gonna cut a nice little square. Hold on, because I've never done it like this before. I got not a knife. We're gonna cut a square. We're not gonna cut it out. Oh, we're gonna cut it off, but we're gonna make a nice little square. That's the size of what I'm gonna say, of the tote. So once I get this, what I'm gonna say, so I make, okay, so she said I guess she fluffed her soil up. So, yeah. So, we're going to cut a little bit more open on the bottom. Now, yeah. I may have seen this method before, but I know Miss Gail has been doing this now for a couple of years. So I decided I want to try this method. I want to try it. Well, and y'all know normally I sift my soil, but we ain't got time for that. Okay. So sifting soil and more, Mona, I know, baby, we both sifters, but expert gardener soil, it does come with some chunks of wood and stuff like that are kind of like interfere with the roots. But like I say, when what I plant today develops its second set of true leaves, we're going to transplant it. I'm going to bring y'all along. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna. I had boots on that side, but okay. Hey, Shamika, welcome in. Who is Cheryl? Cheryl, hey girl. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Cheryl, you've been missing in action too. I guess because Purpose hasn't been live. How are you doing? Welcome in, Cheryl. We're dropping seeds. We're doing it the winter sowing method. Got my 32. What is this? My 32 quart container. This gonna go on top of the soil once I drop my seeds. So we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna dedicate this one to, the first one is gonna be, where you at? So, guess what? We're gonna do broccoli rabe. And normally this is back to the roots. Hold on. Yeah, back to the roots, broccoli rabe, rapini. So, of course, it is a brassica, and we can't go ahead and drop it now. This is the east. The backside of the house is facing east, so it does get a lot of sun back here. So we're going to plant the seeds according to the directions. Well, yeah. So, it's the bottom, y'all. Welcome in, y'all. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. And just tuning in to me. So hold on, these seeds are so small. Oh my gosh, they are. So we're gonna. I think I'm gonna. Hold on. Let me get the bag. Let me look. I about to say let me get the bag open, but let me get this little thing open. There we go. So it says 24 inches apart. So tell you what. We're gonna be like David. David Crocker. I made the broadcast some seeds. Yeah. David, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. We just gonna broadcast some seeds. So tell you what, we're gonna dump all that on broccoli rabe. So the first one is gonna be dedicated to broccoli rabe. Yeah. Then the next one we're gonna do kohlrabi. I said it backwards, but this one is gonna be broccoli rabe. So where's broccoli? Yep, broccoli rabe. So kohlrabi, I'm sorry. Sorrel broccoli rabe gonna go right here, and we're gonna place our top on top of broccoli rabe. And so what she did was she exerted some pressure on top. She was able to get the bag underneath here. Yeah. So cause my husband was like, you're gonna have to put something on top of it. And so we went back and we rewatched the video. We rewatched the video and yeah. So let's see. So that's broccoli rabe. And of course, I'm gonna have to get the other ones because yeah, I wasn't in debate. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so yeah, here go the second one. Yep, here go the second one. We got a clear tote, which is gonna be our bottom, and we're gonna place it right next door to it. Yep, and give it a room. Okay, this is a good song right here too. Place the soil on top of the top. That's our bottom, and we're gonna cut a nice little opening. Let's see. Yeah, I had fun yesterday, but I woke up this morning probably like around what time? Probably around 2:30. Couldn't go back to sleep. Hold on. Oop, hold on. So we're gonna come up some. It said feeds up to 6 months, so it gotta have some in here. But she says she used Miracle Grow, which hold on. Dang it. Okay. We're going to okay. Cut that off. And just bunch up the soil, kinda like loosen the soil a little bit. Yeah. So in this one we're actually gonna what I'm gonna say? We're gonna do broccoli rabe is that one. So we're actually gonna go ahead and do kohlrabi. So I'm gonna have to play around with my what you call it? My tripod, but I'm actually out here doing it, y'all. It's nice out here. Like I say, we may get up to about 51 today. I don't know. So I'm in zone 8A. I think that's right. Zone 8A. 8A. Yeah. I always rep your zone. But it's a brassica. So this is gonna be kohlrabi. Yep. Days to harvest is 55. So somewhere in the middle of March. But when this really it looks like a turnip bottom. Look at that. Now the purple one, we're gonna see how both of them are gonna grow. And this may be the one that my mom had a few years ago because it mainly just grew roots. It didn't produce the bottom. I don't know why. We did fertilize the soil and everything like that. So place one seed every 3 inches. So it's doable in this one. It's much here. It's much more doable in this one. So we're going to come up here. Y'all know what I got myself for my birthday. I showed y'all yesterday. Actually, tell you what. Child, ain't that the truth? Hey, had me busy too. But are you doing okay, Cheryl? Just say yes or no. Just yeah. Okay. I got a gift for somebody. Can anybody put in the chat like right now? This is a gift. This is, I mean, can anybody put in the chat right now what I bought myself for my birthday? Right now. Right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got something for somebody. Yeah. So we're gonna do it. Yeah. I'm not gonna broadcast these. I really want to. We're probably gonna do three. What do you call it? Three crops on this on the seeds. Not say three crops, but you know what I'm. Three plantings. So I'll start one now, and I'll come back in probably like next month sometime, and do it again before it actually just turns warm. Man, this weather has been so freaking unpredictable, but that's okay. We got it going on. So yeah, Miss Linda is real good with her seeds, y'all. I'm just what I'm gonna do here. Yeah, just take my time dropping this one. Mhm. At least I'm going on and getting it done. This is one thing off my plate. My to do list, y'all, for real. Hold on. So this is kohlrabi. I'm gonna put this what you call it? Kohlrabi. Got here her own. Yeah. I'm gonna place the top, the lid, you know. This is making a greenhouse effect, y'all. It's gonna trap the warmth inside from the day. And plus, like I say, this is it's getting the east facing sun. So we're gonna make sure that the what do you call it? That the bag goes inside of the tote. Yeah. So with hold on. Ooh. Nah, I didn't cut too much off. Okay, hold on. Hope I didn't. Nah, that one went under just hold on. So some well saw came out, but I think that was afterwards. Okay. So that's that one, y'all. It can Hi Purpose, how you doing? Out here dropping some seeds, Purpose. Today is Miss Gail's way. We're doing the winter sowing method using totes. Yeah. So I dropped the kohlrabi. We got asparagus to drop. I've done the sorrel. So I gotta do sorrel and asparagus. Yes. So we've done the baccalaureate and the kohlrabi. So we will see. We will see. I'll bring y'all back for an update and let y'all see. I don't see nobody answering in the content. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Hey, I don't see no answers. Can anybody guess what I bought myself for my birthday? I said it in one of my videos. I'm trying to see. Hmm. I got a gift. I ain't gonna tell you what it is. I mean I ain't gonna get it cause I miss you too, Purpose. I do. And God answers prayers, Purpose. Put it like this. He has come through for me. It was a what I wanna say. Y'all gonna make me grab a hair. It was just a faith and patience trial. Testing my patience, testing my faith in him. And you know what I'm talking about. So, yes. That's I mean, I'm happy. I didn't pray, but it was just a trial of faith and patience, faith in God and patience to endure that moment in my life, to make that move, to make something happen for myself. So everything is going well on my end. It really is. I'm happy, I'm happy about the situation. But it was just a God tests us. Ain't no, I mean, when something is blocking you from making a move, sometimes you have to make a decision to just knock it over and go on. And that's what I've done. And I'm glad I made that move. For real. I'm for real. Because I'm better than myself. And it's that's what life is about. You know, every time you try to make a faith move or a move that you know that's for the better of you, but there's one thing that just keeps blocking you. How long are you going to let it block you? How long are you going to let it block you? I do copy in the word almost 7 days a week. I can't be sitting up here reading something to y'all when I'm not obeying the word of God. I want that right there for real. That was a faith move, and I thank you, purpose. I thank you. I sincerely thank you, because that day you gave me the answer. Had I not talked to you that day, I don't think I would have made that move, or if I hadn't made the move, it wouldn't be working out how it is now. And I sincerely thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Lord, I thank you. I'm for real. I mean, for years, this one thing just kept me blocked, wondering how long you gonna stay stuck. You how long are y'all gonna let it defeat you when you want something so bad and you know it's for your good? You gotta let you know when it's time. And it was my time to make a move, so I had to because some things come around, but you don't know when it's going to come back around. It could be 5 years from now, it could be 10 years from now, 15, 20. When you going to make that move? That's a faith move. Faith and patience to endure the trial. And trust me, it was a trial. So for real, thank you. Had I not talked to you that day, I would still probably be in limbo. But everything has come through. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For real. And I'm thinking it's either happy birthday, happy belated birthday, but I think it's coming. I could be wrong, Faith. I mean, purpose. Could be wrong. Thank y'all. Look, why y'all in here? Ain't nobody answered, but I'm gonna go show y'all what I bought myself for my birthday. Hold on. Actually, yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, y'all see that? Max said hey to the people. I don't know if y'all can see Max or not. Bam, y'all. This is what I bought myself for my birthday. This is an auger. And my husband, well, we've been had the drill. This is the drill that I use. This is the drill bit that I actually do use to make holes in my tote. So it's, yeah. I actually have another one. That one's not this one. The other one scares me. Mm-hmm. So he asked me, did it fit? And you know what? I told him, yeah, but it's supposed to, y'all. I told him, yeah, but we finna actually see. Uh-huh. Because I want to drop the, what is it? I want to drop the asparagus and the sorrel. Don't mess with it. So this is the drill, but this is what I bought myself. This is a what do you call it? I said auger. I have been wanting one for over a year. About a year. Since some before. Okay, so this is Miss Gail uses her. She cuts up with her auger instead of using the done hand shovel to mix up the soil and stuff like that to see, like this container right here. This is what I got a container. I think this is a 40 gallon container that once these grow, I'm going to transplant them in there. And so this is what I will use. It's pretty long. Let me see how long we use. I just had it in my car and I went on body yesterday. 22 inches. So, yeah. That's going to be all right. So all I have to do really is put that on there and screw that down until it tightens. I ain't gonna hurt myself, y'all. So, ooh, hold on. I ain't have it tight enough. I'm glad I ain't got it plugged up. This is my first time trying it with y'all. Hold on. Because I need to, before I even plug this bad boy up, make sure it's locked in. Shoes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So, I'm gonna move these seats. Well, no. We're gonna keep the sorrel. And actually, I was gonna grow the asparagus in that tote over there. It don't matter how it goes. So, put like this. Do the asparagus right there. The asparagus. And we're gonna do the sorrel. Okay. So, sorrel and done did the broccoli. So we're gonna drop asparagus today. But of course I'm not doing that with the winter sowing method. I could make a what'd you call it? I could do some concoctions to make it work for me. Yeah. The only reason I've never grown asparagus in ground is because asparagus multiplies, y'all. I don't need this. I don't. So we finna get ready. Look, I'm gonna plug it up on this side over here, and see how it's gonna work. Oh, let's see. Okay. Okay, y'all. We got some action. Can I come around? Woo wee. Okay. I might have to shoot. Hold on. I might have to turn y'all this way. We're gonna turn y'all this way. It's sideways, y'all. Like I said, hold on. Can y'all? Well, y'all see me, but here go the container that I want to do. Oh, okay. Kick the legs out. Here, there we go. So, yeah, that's an auger. So y'all missed out on a nice gift. Somebody on here was gonna put it together for me. Yes. So this is my auger. I've been wanting one, and actually we are redoing the store over. I mean, what I'm gonna say over. Hold on, I have to move y'all back some more. Hold on. Yeah. I'm not press the button. Oh yeah. Okay, y'all. I never played with one. Max game. I never played with one. Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop the asparagus in this container. I fertilized everything out here back in what, like October, November. Yeah, while it was still warm out. Shoot, I'm scared of my own self. Hold on. For real. Y'all can laugh at me if y'all want to. I'm for real. Okay. I'm older y'all back here. Shoot, that ain't nothing, but this right here. Mm-hmm. Ooh, wait. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I had boots on. Well, it's doing. Okay. Ooh, wait. I didn't release the video. I did go live in Mama's garden yesterday, y'all. We ain't never had that problem. When I pulled her compost totes, it was slugs. It was so many of them like that, but that's because the where the totes were, it was, I guess we had been getting a lot of rain. We hadn't really been getting a lot of rain, but it was really moist there. So like I said, that was like a yucky type of thing. But they are beneficial for the soil. And plus some little red bugs. I ain't never seen them either. I can understand the worms. Mm-hmm. Ooh, got one. There we go. I'm looking at it. Now, would I ever actually use this to go into the ground? Heck no. Only in pots. Only, you know what I'm saying? Just the pot. I know I would never use it for the ground. And actually, y'all, okay. That's my birthday gift for myself. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. Guess what, y'all? I'm glad it came off. Dang it. Make sure I don't press that button. See, it's dangerous. That's why you don't... Shoot. Hold on. Let me unplug it. Because I don't need to cut a finger or nothing today. I'm a free bleeder. Yep. It will lock in, but you still have to make certain. That's why I said I would never use it, especially on this property. Yeah. Hold on. Well, it did do what I wanted it to do. I'm gonna yep. Man. I did unplug it, so. And see, what did I do? I bought a 1-inch drill bit to do the 5-gallon totes and also to put holes in this 40-gallon wine barrel. And I was so afraid of that drill bit because, like I said, it's 1 inch, and I'm gonna tell you, it looks like a sharp razor blade. Max looking at me like, "Ooh, what you doing over there?" I'm for real. Yeah. So. So. Basically, it did bring all the roots up to the bottom, stuff like that. So, yeah. It got leaves and stuff in here. That's fine. Because it's a pecan tree that's hanging overhead. Who else is in here? Who said it? Hey, K-Mod! How you doing? How you doing? Who answered? Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to see who answered. Okay. Somebody said seeds. Well, that was part of it, but Miss Brenda. So, okay, Miss Brenda. Oh yeah, we are supposed to be getting down in the 20s, so y'all please just make sure that Miss Regina, you did a thing on Instagram about the bread and the gas. Y'all just make sure y'all have water and some staple items. Let the items that you choose be not too salt, not too high in sodium. You know what I'm saying? Just some can. Make sure you have some canned goods. Um, if you do have a grill, go ahead and get you some charcoal and some lighter fluid. If you have a power station, like I do, I have two. Go ahead and get them. They should have been powered up. They should have been, you should have had them charging. And flashlights in it because, like the last time when the weather kind of like shut Texas out, man, that was so mind blowing. I couldn't believe it. But just make sure you all have some staple items. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget your fruits and your veggies. Um, get your canned goods and stuff like that. Your crackers and your bread and peanut butter and jelly. Something that can make a meal. And if you have to, get you some candles. I'm gonna refer y'all over to somebody else's channel. Mississippi Girl Life. She showed how to cook with them little small tea light candles. Man, that was the funniest thing. But guess what? You know what? It did the job. I think one year the power went out where she lives, and hey, how do you think she was cooking a meal and providing for them? Bam, she did like that. Yep. So we are supposed to be getting some bad weather, but just make sure y'all prepared. Now I know one person on here who ain't gonna have no bad weather. Boy, I wish I could trade places with you. I sure do. So we got that done, y'all. Hold on. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Hold on. Yeah, this thing kind of. We're gonna get better at handling this. I just have to use caution. You have just like with anything in the garden. In the garden, you have to use caution. Even when I'm out here, mowing the yard, I have to be like anybody else. Walk through the yard, make sure there are no bricks, no sticks, anything like that. Pieces of glass. When it's a high windstorm, you don't know where stuff come from. So I walk the yard before I mow. I do. Just make sure ain't nothing in the way that could just fly. I wear my safety goggles and stuff like that. Yep. Well, we're gonna get this out right here. I should have got one that was so long, but our store didn't have it had a 2-pack, but I think we remodeling. I ain't gonna hurt myself, y'all. I'm just creating holes in here too, kind of. But I had fluffed the soil out, like I said, back in October. So, it got some dirt on it. Put that on the ground, and just get the leaves off top. Yeah. So I'm tell you what I can do. Y'all gonna think this old country. I can get some saran wrap and put over top of this. I sure can. Or either get some saran wrap. I don't have a tote big enough, a clear tote big enough for this. Yeah. So it did its job for the time being. That's 22 inches. I'm gonna be on the hunt for a shorter one. Yeah. Hold on. So we're gonna get everything dropped, like I said. That way it's off my to-do list for the garden. And as far as Mama, what we did was we cleaned the garden off, dumped soil, cleaned her bed. She removed 2 of the wood tables this would have been year like 5 or 6 for those tables. Those tables, remember y'all, those tables cannot hold a lot of soil. It's great for growing your herbs and things like that. We're gonna smooth the soil out right here. We're gonna smooth it. I'm taking the leaves off and any sticks. So like I said, it's a pecan tree right here. So, but Brenda, I ain't gonna tell you what you won, but okay. I'm gonna have to go back through. But the auger was the main. and I had been on the hunt for what was it? The kohlrabi. What else? The well, the sorrel. Like I say, that was when I saw the kohlrabi. No, the broccoli rabe. That was like wow. So, Max, what's up? So yeah, this is a fenced-in backyard, but trust me, when he sees a chance to get out through that front door, or either if the gate open, somebody'll be back here doing something back here. But if that front door mess around and just get open, he gone for about a good hour. Hold on. So we're gonna do. I told y'all we're gonna drop. We're gonna do asparagus, and I got the tag for the asparagus already. So we're just gonna stick it right here on the side. Yeah. Ooh wee. Hmm. And, and what I have to do, look at this. I have to come back in and water it. Do a deep. You know what? No. Tell you what. We're gonna go on water now because I don't want the seeds to move. Hold on. I'll be back. We're gonna take this in, unplug it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This auger. We're gonna leave it right Okay, y'all, I'm back. I got what is this, a liter of water. So basically what I'm gonna do is just gonna saturate the soil with the water. This soil is kind of dry, that's why I'm choosing to what you call it, wet it. Yeah. Yep. Oh wait. We're gonna probably need a couple of what you call it. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay. Ooh wait. Max, say hey. I don't even think you can. It ain't low enough to where you can be seen, Max. That's the dog, y'all. I want to take the time to say thank you to everybody who wished me a happy birthday and for all the gifts that I did. Hold on for a minute, y'all. I think I had too much phone because when I woke up this morning, my what do you call it? My throat was kind of sore. Yeah. Who is this? Yeah, you know what, Cheryl, I did me yesterday. I did what I wanted to do yesterday. I got some rest, but yeah, I did me yesterday. Cause I've been working so much lately. Okay. Now we're gonna do the asparagus. Yep. Now I'm gonna do the sorrel since it's an herb in its own container. Now this says to drop. It takes anywhere from 2 weeks to 3 weeks for germination. Huh? What? Y'all, hold on, Lord. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Hold on. Thank you. Oh, Max, watch yourself, baby. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm back. That was a birthday gift. That was delivered to me. Yes. So, but we're gonna go ahead and drop the asparagus. Because baby nephew wants me to come and spend some time with him playing with his train, y'all. So again, let's see. We should go. We just gonna play some. We're not gonna broadcast like David. David, no, 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 no. We're not gonna do that. I tell you what, I put them in. How about y'all think an inch apart would be enough? I've never grown these. Cause like I say, I did wanna. They some. Ooh, they're very identifiable. They black though. So I'll tell you what. We're gonna start. One. We're gonna do them. I'm gonna do them about like an inch apart. Because it takes a while for, yeah, we're just gonna do an inch apart all the way around. I love asparagus. Yeah. I need to do it what you call it, that that deep. I could have just did it right on top of the soil, but come on, right here. Yeah. I'm gonna make a circle, like a swirly circle coming in. Yeah. Uh huh. We're gonna my sister gonna cook some oh, y'all wanna come with me? She cooking. She gonna cook some what did she say? Some neck bone soup. No. Some turkey wing soup. Ooh. Uh-huh. Yep. She gonna cook some turkey wing soup. Y'all wanna come with me? Yeah. Yeah. Why I play with she gonna hold on, so we're gonna go, let's see. Wanna kinda give it enough room, y'all, to what I'm gonna say? That's enough. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's enough. So we got that done. And we got it all done. So guess what, y'all? Hold on. Oh, the soil is gonna be the last one. Yep. Okay. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. I got something for y'all. Bam, right here. Y'all see what this is called? Y'all can use these also in your house or outside. It's like if you have a garage, which I don't, but you can use it in your house uh to as the same thing. Winter sowing, or you can start your seeds indoors in the house. Okay. So, tell you what, I am going to tell you what. Hold on. Let's find something. All right, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Yeah, right here. Okay. do some soil. No. Okay. I cook. Hold on, what's in this bucket right here? Oh, I got some grow bags in there. So we're gonna. This is how we're gonna. This is how I'm gonna grow the sorrel. I have not done my homework on it as far as like, can I? It says it has a lemony taste to it, so I can have my brassicas. I just have to be careful when I'm eating them. So we're gonna just plant it in here. Y'all gonna listen today. All right, Miss Regina, you can take a pot like this that you done got from the nursery, put some soil in here, and here's your heating mechanism, which is a clear dome that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna be honest, I got it from the Dollar Tree last spring. I had never, well, yes I had, but I had never thought about using it until last year. So for sorrel, what I'm doing is making sure that there are no chunks of wood on top. And so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna have a little what am I say? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is one of the winter sowing methods. It can stay out here. Yep. I'm not gonna fill it all the way up with soil, or should I? Tell you what, a little bit more. A little bit more won't hurt. A little bit more. Okay. Okay. I have some wood. What you have? Wood chip on top, y'all. Hold on, just give me a minute. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. So, tell you what, this still got fertilizer in here, and so we're going to drop some. Yeah, we're going to drop the soil in here. So I think that was my last marker. Hold on. Yeah, that was my last marker. So we're gonna drop some soil in here. Yep. How many people that got my shot? Well, I appreciate y'all coming. So once I get done with this, we are actually done for dropping seeds. Now tomorrow, I'm not gonna go live tomorrow. Since baby nephew wants me to come and spend some time with him. Uh, Tomorrow, if I have time, what I will do is just get here and rake some leaves up. If it's not to look, put like this. If it's not too, which it is supposed to, shoot, supposed to get cold. Mhm. Yep. So last one's gonna be sorrel. Yep. All right, Miss Linda and CC Texas Garden, February and April. Today the 17th, y'all. I think we good. Sun apart shade. Anywhere from a week to 21 days for germination. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be. I did. It said it has a lemony taste to it, so we gonna. Oh, this one. These some interesting seeds. Oh my goodness. They're actually. I'm gonna be honest. They're kind of beautiful. Huh. Yeah, these are actually kind of pretty, y'all. Yeah, these are pretty little old seeds. I can't tell you. Uh oh. Tell you what, it is what it is. So sorrel is dry. We're gonna put sorrel. I don't know. We're not gonna put sorrel right here. We're gonna put sorrel right here with the rest of the winter sowing stuff, with the stuff that I want to sow. Hold on, let me put this in the house right quick. Oh, this one come back outside. Okay, so actually, my hat. Don't mess with that. So basically, tell you what, y'all. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna move Jamaican soil to over here, back, move back behind the hat right here. Where everything else is, and tell you what. Oh shoot. So everything came out of my head. So I am going to take y'all off. Hold on for a second, y'all. Uh-oh. We gotta hold on it. Okay, here. Um, we are going to take the cover, and we're gonna this is just another way for winter sowing outside. Like I said, this is a clear dome, $1.25. Yep. And we're gonna put it over it. Now, okay, put like this. There we go, right there. So this is it was closed. Hold on. It was closed, so I just twisted it. Yeah. Yep. So there we go, y'all. So here go the rest of them. I've checked on them. Nothing has germinated as of yet. This is the rest of them. I've been peeking in. But guess what? They're getting what's required is the cold. Some of these seeds have to be cold stratified, especially like the strawberries and stuff like that. They have to be stratified. You could do it indoors in the refrigerator, or you can do it outside. So quite a few that I planted out here using the winter sowing method, they require cold stratification. Now this particular plant right here, it did not. I got it in this container. I'm not gonna forget what's in here. Y'all probably be like, oh, this is ain't nothing but a bunch of weeds. But that bucket has some seeds that I ran. Well, I have the seeds, but I can't remember the name of it. It's some type of orange. I can see the name of it, but I just can't see it. That particular plant is poisonous to dogs, so I definitely do not need Max to get a hold of it. So that's why it's right there. It's going to stay right there. But guess what? In my research, it needed to be cold stratified. It needed to go through the stratification process, because everything else in the garden, as far as all the flowers that came up, except this one, I'm like, I told myself I planted it in time, but didn't know it needed to be cold stratified. So it was only when I did my video on the winter sowing method that this particular seed came up. And it's orange and it is beautiful. So if I run across it, it's in here in the man cave. I came across it week before last, but this particular plant is poisonous to dogs, and it's going to stay right there. Because the garden is normally right here, like the beans and the tomatoes and stuff. Like, he loves beans. Don't get me wrong, he will eat them. So I just need to be careful, just like a dog eating chocolate. That particular flower is poisonous to dogs, and I just don't need him to get a hold of it. He's not an outside dog. He's not an outdoors dog. He is indoors dog, but he's out here quite a bit, enough to, let's say, nibble on some beans or something like that to eat. Dogs are curious. So no, I don't need that. So once these germinate, I'm taking that like it has to be cold stratified, and I pray that they germinate. I'm gonna leave this just like this. I'm not gonna even stir the soil. And I may even drop some more in another container and keep the two together. And when they grow, they're very pretty. This orange. I got it at Dollar Tree, but it doesn't. That's why you have to do your homework on stuff that you're buying and that you plant, or that you plan on buying. Just like with Albert, guess what? I took one of the
what do you call it? Limbs that I had cut off of him. And I showed y'all yesterday that right there then already budded. But this right here, shoot, it's just in a thing of water, and it looks like it wants to germinate. It looks like it's not germinate, y'all. Bloom, 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 bloom. So look, I'm gonna go ahead and get out here, go spend some time with my family. Birthday will continue with some turkey. What she say? Some turkey wing soup with some rice. All right, y'all. Love y'all much. Y'all be good, and I'll be back. All right, bye bye for now. Okay, we're gonna end it. Yeah, and I appreciate y'all for being with me. I got that done. That's a huge thing I can get all crossed off my list. So, all right, bye bye for now, y'all. Bye.